NBA on tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg. We're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Now here's Harden. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Boy, how about that tough, crafty finish from James Harden? Just finds a way.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with you. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. One thing you can say about this, the Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Now here's White. After the miss from John Collins. Back to White. Pass to Buzelis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 6 to shoot.
Boy, Zubac's giving you great effort defensively there.
And it's Vucevic missing. From deep Harden. Chicago grabs the miss. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Harden dishes to Dunn. Fires the three. The shot comes out. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic. There's the triple. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harden against Giddey. Harden bounce pass. Done. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Bulls leading by 3. White wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
John Collins. He's been in good form here the last few weeks, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Clippers trail by 6. Done outside. Pass to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac's positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Now, Okoro. 9-point game his last outing. With the floater. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Clippers trail by 4. To the inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Leonard looking over the floor. And it's done in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Got it off in time, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Sanders. Christie is out there with Harden. And there's Batum. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. The Clippers remain scrappy. James Harden said, in order for us to have a chance, we have to bring it every single night. One thing about this team, we're all happy for each other. It can be anybody's turn on a given night. Nobody's going to be upset, and even when we lose, we're still happy for each other. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, we know Nick Batum can hurt you from the perimeter. That time he shows you his ups. Go ahead, get up, Nicholas Batum.
Pass to Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And the Clippers have possession. Just 5 on the clock. Harden way outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Stolen by Harden. One-on-one here. Christie has the open look, and it falls over the rim and in.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
will go for a different look here. Buzelis is checked in for Patrick Williams. Okoro comes in for Dosunmu. White, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. Leonard, he's checked in for Sanders. And it's Dunn in for Christie. And it's White, top of the key. And it's Giddey in the corner. Out to Smith. The three. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Smith's got 6. And Doris, when you look around the league, there are still a handful of players coming along from off-season injury.
Yeah, and Kev, this is a very tough balance for coaches to have to navigate. You have to protect your guys that have a history of injury, but at the same time, it's eventually go time. We got to win games here.
Here's Okoro. James Harden picking up that last basket, and Giddey gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Clippers trail by 8. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Right side, Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Bulls. Giddey surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-star.
Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Sanders checked in for Los Angeles. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Zubac the pass to Sanders. Now Collins. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Dunn. A three-pointer, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Connects from three-point range. White's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Sanders. Collins setting the big for Sanders to stop the run. And the layup good by Collins.
Well, such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick and roll action.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's White. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 11. Dunn kicks to Leonard. And Okoro pulls it down.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Pass to White. Back to Okoro. Sinks the three-pointer. Okoro's got 8. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break.
16.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
We've got the Battle of LA here tonight. When I was a Laker, I always loved whooping up on Michael Olakawande and the Clippers.
Oh man, that was then. But you can't question the intensity of this rivalry now. The City of Angels is deeply divided, Jack, deeply divided.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Coby White.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 14. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected, endorsed, coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
Harden against Giddey. Pass to White. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Collins. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by White. John misses. The Bulls leading by 13. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Ivica Zubac.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him. Inside, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Boy, when you talk about James Harden, this is a guy who's led the league in assists. He is such an exceptional passer.
Outside, White. Drops in the layup for 2. White's got 13 points.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Bulls leading by 13. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, John Collins grew up playing soccer and goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Guys, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jones checked in for the Bulls. Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Sanders comes in for Collins. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And again, Chicago, no good. Clippers trail by 11. Harden with it, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside, White. 1:14 left to play in the third. Kicks it out to Jones. Clock at 4. Okoro. And the Bulls with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Lopez. Jacks up a 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
I think Lopez knows basically he can get a shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
Now here's White. 13 points in the game. Here's Harden. It's Harden down low.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Jones with the bounce pass. Pass to Vucevic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Brook Lopez.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1 second left. That one doesn't go. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Brook Lopez, Harden out there with Christie. Then there's Sanders. And it's Batum in at the power forward. And the shot goes down. Giddey's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bulls. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Harden. Lopez, a screen on Jones. From deep Harden. There's Harden training the three.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Here's Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia.
Take a break.
Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
No good on that one.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Williams, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Harden. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Herter passes to Smith. Off on the layup.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Ellis is checked in for Williams. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Free throw good, Christie. Chicago leading by 4. Herter passes to Jones. And here's Smith. Pass to Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Christie with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Leonard kicks to Harden. Sanders against Herter. Outside Leonard. The shot is off. The Bulls leading by 4. Giddey with it. Now defended by Sanders. Smith with a screen on Sanders. Launches it. Lopez rips down the rebound. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Leonard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And the rejection by Smith.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Harden pulls it down. Clippers trail by 4. Now Lopez. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Doesn't matter what point of the game. Stress, pressure. Brook Lopez makes it anyway.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately.
1, 2, 3.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Okoro comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's White in for Trey Jones. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Sanders. And it's Dunn in for Christie. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Now White with the floater.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this is the exact guy you would pick to take that shot. Beautifully done.
Collins outside. Misses the 3.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Here's Vucevic. And the 3 misses. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
The unflappable Kawhi Leonard doing his thing.
1:16 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Vucevic. Rebounded by Zubac.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect. Boy, that's a big-time finish at the critical moment. Zubac with a clutch shot.
The Bulls shooting for the game at 42%. Now Vucevic. Now Giddey. Shot clock at 5. And it misses. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Leonard. Kawhi confident inside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Vucevic down low. Zubac defending, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kobe White. First personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for the Clippers, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14th foul. At the line for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. White fires. The three goes down. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Welcome to the court, your Chicago Waterfall.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting for the Clippers, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Connecting at the charity stripe, so important. Now you are up 3. Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. To win the game. The 3 is off, and regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. White on the wing along with Okoro. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Giddey in at the point guard. Rebounded by Collins. And Los Angeles guys shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Leonard. Shoots. No problem with the wide open J.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And here is Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Knocks down the 3.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
Outside Leonard. Here's the shot. Jumper is off. The Bulls leading. Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by Zubac. There's a minute 47 left in overtime. Now Collins. It's stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Cleared away by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for L.A. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
delivery. Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. And get the three.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's Giddey. Now, here's Vucevic.
7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic is a lot to handle. Does a great job drawing that contact.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Kawhi's history says you need a big bucket. I am the man to call.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
You see yourself on the screen? You should all come back to the Bulls. Let's go. You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Look at those moves. Show us those moves.
Giddey against Harden. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. Well, we'll see if they try it.
Outside Leonard.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Now, Giddey. Here's White. 4 on the clock. Vucevic can't get it to go. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Leonard inside. Count it.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
James, when a game gets close down the stretch like this one did, talk about the mentality this team has to have.
Time to lock in. Time to lock in and get stops when we need to. I always got trust in my guys to make the big plays, make the big shots, and we move on.
The trust paid off. Thanks, James.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now we present the player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.